Congress's first role is to make sure the government operates.
We need to reopen the government.
Well, it is now day 2 of the government shutdown, and as you see, leaders of both parties say an agreement's needed, but one still hasn't been made. Thanks for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Tim Lammers.
And I'm Annette Montgomery. Now, this afternoon, sources say that shutdown is threatening national security, food stamps, and federal jobs. Fox 61's Nick Bradshaw spoke with local organizations to see how our communities are being impacted.
The government shutdown has a lot of people here in Connecticut worried. Food banks tell me that they've already seen an influx of people before the shutdown. Add this to it, they're concerned about what the future might hold. As the seasons change in Connecticut, the country is also moving into a time of concern. The federal government shutdown. For many families already feeling the pinch of high prices, the fear is what happens if it continues.
I like giving back. I think it's a good thing to do.
Ann Colger volunteers at the Watertown Social Service Food Bank, stocking shelves and preparing for those in need.
I like hearing people's stories.
But she worries she may hear more stories from people impacted by what's happening in D.C. About 10% of Connecticut residents, more than 366,000 people, depend on SNAP, the federal program that helps low-income families afford groceries. Governor Ned Lamont says benefits are covered this month, but the question is what happens if the shutdown drags on?
We're probably going to have a special session between now and November 1st, and probably the later in the month, the more we will know.
More people are calling saying they can't afford the groceries.
Waterbury Social Services Director says demand is rising.
As you can see, our shelves are bare.
And she's getting creative, turning to churches for help and even setting up an Amazon wish list. Ann knows she has no control over what's happening in Washington, but says she'll keep giving back and hopes others will do the same.
Trying to help them when they're down and trying to celebrate when they're up.
Now, food banks tell me one of the best ways to give is by giving cash because they're able to buy food at wholesale and it makes it go a lot further. Nick Bradshaw, Fox 61.